Barbell squats are a great exercise to build strength and muscle in your legs, but it's important to do them correctly. Start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart and the bar resting on your upper back, keeping your chest up and core engaged. Lower yourself down into a squat position by bending at the hips and pushing your butt back. Make sure that you keep your knees behind your toes as you lower down to avoid putting too much pressure on them. Once you reach the bottom of the squat position, push through your heels to stand back up straight. Repeat this movement for the desired number of reps or sets as part of your workout routine. Remember to maintain proper form throughout each rep for maximum benefit from this exercise. The barbell bench press is a classic exercise that targets the chest, shoulders, and triceps. It's important to maintain proper form throughout the movement to avoid injury. Lie flat on your back with your feet firmly planted and grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lower the weight slowly towards your upper chest, keeping your elbows tucked in at about 45 degrees. Push the weight back up to the starting position, squeezing your chest muscles together. Remember to breathe out as you push the weight up and inhale as it lowers down. Keep practicing for better results. Today I want to show you how to do a lat pull down. The first thing is the setup of your body. You should be sitting upright and tall in the seat. Your feet can either be flat on the floor or up against something, like this bench that I have set up right behind me. Next comes hand placement. I like my hands just outside shoulder width with an overhand grip to help keep tension off your biceps. Here, I am switching hand placement to work on the width of my lats. The placement of your hands is your choice to help keep tension off your biceps. As you pull the bar down, you want to think about pulling from your elbows rather than your hands or wrists. The motion starts by retracting your shoulders back as far as possible while keeping your chest tall and upright. Then you initiate the movement by pulling straight down towards your upper abdomen or belly button area, keeping your arms relatively straight. Your shoulder blades should squeeze together at the bottom of each rep. As the bar comes down towards you, you should feel tension on both sides of your back, especially along the lats. Here, I am doing a reverse grip which works the mid-range and thickness of the back, also targeting your biceps. The last part of each rep involves slowly returning the weight to its starting position while maintaining control throughout. It's important not to let gravity take over and just drop the weight back into place. This exercise is great for building muscle mass in the upper body, especially shoulders, back, biceps, and triceps. Pull-ups are a great exercise for building strength. They work your back, biceps, and core muscles. Start by hanging from the bar with an overhand grip. Your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your arms straight as you pull yourself up until your chin is just above the top of the bar. Slowly lower yourself down to the starting position. With control, if needed, use a box or bench to help get into position initially. Aim for 3 sets of 10 reps per workout session. You can increase weight gradually if desired. This will make it more challenging. Make sure that when performing this movement, you maintain proper form throughout. If not, injury may occur. The dumbbell Romanian deadlift, a great exercise for your glutes and hamstrings. You're going to start with a slight bend in the knee, hinge at the hips, keeping that back straight, and then drive through those heels as you come up. Make sure when you hinge over, you keep that core tight so it doesn't round out. So don't do this. Keep that core nice and tight. And also make sure you have good form. Don't just swing the weight around like this. Keep everything controlled. Squeeze on top of each rep. That way we can really feel those glutes working. Try this exercise next time you hit legs. The lateral raise. This is a great exercise to build your shoulders. You want to make sure that you're not swinging the weight and keep it controlled. This is one of my favorite exercises for building my shoulder muscles. So if you guys are looking to build up those shoulders, these are one of the best. Cable bicep curl single arm. Grab the cable with your thumb pointing up, keeping a slight bend in your elbow at all times. Slowly lower down and then squeeze on top. Make sure to keep that elbow tucked into your side and not let it flare out as you go through this movement. Trice pushdowns are a great exercise for building bigger triceps. Start by standing in front of the cable machine, with your feet shoulder width apart and knees slightly bent. Grab the handle with an overhand grip, and keep your elbows close to your sides as you lower it downwards. Squeeze at the bottom for 2 seconds, before returning back up slowly. Repeat this movement for 3 sets of 12 reps for best results. The Romanian Barbell Deadlift, or RDL. This is a great exercise to strengthen the hamstrings, glutes, and lower back muscles. To perform this movement, stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold onto the barbell in an overhand grip. Keep your back straight and core engaged while hanging forward from the hips until you feel tension in your hamstrings. Squeeze your glutes together to return to the starting position. Make sure not to round your spine during this movement or use momentum to lift the weight. This exercise should help strengthen those muscles in your posterior chain to improve overall strength and stability. Incline dumbbell press. Lie on an incline bench with your upper back supported. Holding a pair of dumbbells at shoulder height, press the weight straight up towards the ceiling, keeping them close to each other as you extend fully. Lower the weight slowly and under control. Rotate inward as you go down and outward as you go up, maintaining tension throughout the movement. Keeping your core engaged helps stabilize your body during this exercise. This variation targets the upper pecs effectively, making it great for building strength in that specific region. It also allows for greater range of motion compared to flat bench pressing, which can help improve overall shoulder health by working through a fuller range. This is a cable row. Focus on the stretch and squeeze at the top, keeping your elbows tucked in tight to your body. You can see here as I'm doing this exercise, my back muscles are being activated very well. I am not swinging my weight around. It is all controlled reps. And you want to make sure that when you do these, you focus on squeezing those back muscles at the end of each rep. Here we go with 12 reps. Make sure you go heavy but control the weight. The dumbbell shoulder press is a great exercise. It works the front and side deltoids. To perform this movement correctly, you want to make sure that you're sitting upright, with your back against something like a bench or chair, or even just a wall. You don't have to be on an incline at all. Make sure when you bring up those weights that they are directly above your shoulders, so there isn't any pressure on them. And then lower down slowly with control until your arms reach about 90 degrees at your elbows. This will help prevent injury, as well as give you more time under tension for muscle growth. This is the dumbbell hammer curl. It's a great exercise for building your biceps, but it also works on grip strength and forearm muscles. Start with your arms extended at your sides, and then lift up to about 90 degrees or so, keeping your elbows tucked in tight by your side. You want to keep that tension throughout the movement, so don't let those elbows flare out too much. And you can see I'm keeping my chest up tall to maintain good posture here as well. Dips are a bodyweight exercise that primarily targets the triceps, but also your chest and shoulders too. They're great for building upper body strength and can be modified to suit different fitness levels.